6:30 a.m. and I'm just getting ready for my day. Today I am teaching my first paid mental health first aid training. I'm so excited. This has been months in the making. I started working on this in February. And so finally it's all coming together and coming to fruition. So I'm gonna take y'all through my day. But for now, I need to wake up. I haven't had any caffeine. I haven't taken my vitamins, like nothing. I'm dehydrated. So I'm just gonna take care of me and then I'll finish getting ready to go. So. Nothing reminds me that I'm 30 more than having to take Metamucil. That's crazy. If you don't know already, mental health first aid is a training that essentially teaches you how to recognize the signs and symptoms of an early on mental health issue, the worsening signs and symptoms of a mental health issue, and crisis. And so it teaches you how to kind of like recognize when the problem is escalating, how to intervene, what to say in some instances, and professionals and resources available to you to help the other person. It's a really good training. I really do believe in it. And I think that more people need to at least just understand the basics of what a mental health issue or a mental illness could look like, and understand how to go to someone and say like, hey, I'm worried about you. You know, I've seen X, Y, and Z happen. What's going on? How are you doing? And to be able to pay attention to, like, you know, the life cycle or the lifespan of a mental illness. And to just like teach people how to be empathetic and aware and sensitive to what other people are going through. So it is an 8-hour training. The one today is going to be fully in person, but it can also be virtual. The training can also be split over 2 days if the client requests that. But this one is fully in person. We're doing it all today. It's 8 hours long. I do have a co-instructor, so I'm not doing it by myself. This bacon is cooking. Hold up. Girl. Okay, ow. Where was I? Yes. I'm a certified mental health first aid instructor. I really enjoy teaching these classes. Part of how I wanted to pivot my career this year was to figure out a way to take the information that I am providing my clients in one-on-one sessions and just bring them to a broader audience to make a bigger impact. Now, mental health first aid does not teach you how to be a therapist. That's not what we do here. And it's kind of similar to CPR first aid, whereas with CPR first aid, you're not learning how to be a doctor, right? Like, you're not learning how to do surgery, but rather just learning how to keep someone alive until a professional, you know, comes around and saves that person or takes that person to the hospital or whatever the case may be. Mental health first aid is kind of the same way. Like, you are just trying to work to keep someone alive and going and to make sure that they're doing well until they can see someone else, until they can see a therapist or a psychologist or a psychiatrist. So that's kind of the gist of the program. I'm about to burn my bacon talking to y'all. I had to turn on the fan. I have one more thing I need to do before gathering everything and getting in the car. But first, I'm gonna get dressed. Okay, so we're dressed. I don't know if I can really see. This is the National Council official mental health first aid t-shirt. The National Council is the governing body, girl, for this training. So I have it on today. You know, I want to look professional. And now I'm going to go get the one thing that I'm missing, which is printing out the sign-in sheet. Let's hope this printer doesn't give me any problems. But yeah, I'm gonna take y'all with me. Let's see how quickly we can get this done. It's 7:30. I need to leave by 8 at the latest. Let's go. Vlogging while driving like this is pretty crazy. Like, I'm sure this counts as distracted driving, but oh well. Oh well. We are en route to the campus that I'm providing this training at. It's only a 23-minute drive, which is not bad in rush hour traffic. Not bad at all. So I'm looking forward to it. I usually feel nervous before these trainings, but I don't really feel nervous today. I think I'm more so kind of like, I'm ready to be done. You know what I'm saying? After months and months and months of coordinating and putting this together, and the last 2 weeks of like emailing back and forth with the participants, the instructions to log in and do their pre-work and da-da-da. And especially after this week, which was just, it was just a long week. I'm just kind of like, whoa, y'all, why are we coming to a halt? I'm just kind of at this place where I'm like, let's do it, girl. Like, let's do it, let's get her done. And so, yeah, I'm just ready to get through it. The participants really make the training for me. Like, they make it a good experience. Usually because they're pretty engaged, they're participating, they're asking questions. You know, when they appear to be like having a good time, it helps me have a good time. So I'm hoping that the audience today will be the same or similar. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one. I skipped the gym this morning to sleep in. Last night, so yesterday, I woke up at 5 a.m. and did not like end my day until like 9 o'clock. It was just such a long day. It was such a long day. So I slept in this morning, skipped the gym, which I feel was a really good idea. I just needed the rest, but I'm really, like, I'm proud of myself. I'm turning into a 5 a.m. girly for real. For real, for real. And it feels so good to just knock out my workout first thing in the morning. My body likes that better. But I am finding that, like, I am starving in the mornings now. I'm so hungry. I've never been more hungry in my entire life. But I take that as a good sign. You know, my metabolism is flowing and, you know, calories are being burned. So I will take it. I'll take it. I'm gonna go ahead and call my husband and check in with him, and I will see y'all once we get to the training. Bye. Okay, I'm checking in from my iPhone. The training's going very well. It is now our lunch break and I have not eaten and I have like 15 minutes to do so. So it's gonna be a quick check-in. We were running a little behind, but we've made up for some time and we're now only running like 10 minutes behind, which is really easy to make up for. But we have a great group. They're asking a lot of good questions. They're very engaged. They're participating a lot. So it's a good training. I will check in a little later. Bye. We are thinking about showing up as a first aider, especially in crisis situations. Safety is a priority, period. We always want to make sure that one, we are keeping ourselves safe, that the environment is safe, and that the person that we are trying to help is safe. If there's ever a crisis situation that is unsafe, or that is the type of situation that we do not know how to navigate, right, or approach, because it's dangerous, let's just not do it and let's just call a different kind of help instead. Let's just call the police instead. That's what they're for. People with mental health disorders are more likely to harm themselves than someone else. Here's a misconception with people with mental health disorders. People believe that people that have mental illnesses are more likely to be violent or aggressive towards others. So they're actually, one, more likely to be the victims of violence and aggression. And two, they are more likely to harm themselves first. Yes, okay? So that's important to consider when we think about safety. It's really easy to believe that our safety is in danger around someone that's having a mental health crisis, but typically they're more danger than we are. Okay, we're almost done with the training. It's going very well. I think we did a good job of making up for lost time. I think we'll probably finish right before 5 o'clock. Our group is so great. They ask so many questions. But there have been many times where we've had to be like, I'm sorry, y'all, I can't answer this question right now because we have to move on. But honestly, I would prefer a talkative group that kind of makes us spend more time on the content than a group that does not want to engage or participate at all. So you know what? I'll take it. My segments are over, so I get to just chill basically until we're done. And that's the training in a nutshell. I still need to take attendance for the training because I couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi here. So I have to do that when I get home and invoice them. It sounds like they're gonna pay us like soon, very soon. So I'm happy about that. I thought it was gonna be 30 days, but I think it's gonna be very, very soon. And then I'm done. It's Friday, it's the weekend. I can relax. Love that for me. Woo! Yay! Okay, I'm home. The training is over. It went so good, just so good. And my favorite part is always the end when people come up to me and say like, thank you so much for doing this. I really needed this. Even someone today said it was therapeutic and I was like, stop. And cool opportunities I think are gonna come from this as well. They already mentioned that they want to do it again in the spring, so that's the plan. And someone wants to hire me to speak at an association that they are the president for. So I'm like, let's go. Yes, like this is what I wanted. So I'm really excited. We had some really great feedback and it was just an overall very positive experience. So I hope this video gave you the opportunity to learn more about what mental health first aid is and what the trainings look like. And of course, if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below and I will see you at the next one. Bye.